Back to the United by Football YouTube channel, Spotify, whatever you're listening on. This is another episode of Bloody Good Football. Tom, welcome back.
Abdul, it has been a while, hasn't it? Not just been a while for Bloody Good Football, an episode of that, but brother, to film an episode with you, it's been about a week and a half. The charity match review went out, and mate, we've been busy, Abdul. We didn't have a studio where we were. Abdul, do you want to tell where our lovely fans were if they didn't see the coverage on Instagram?
Yeah, so I'm fresh off a flight, landed at 7 p.m. today. Got home, showered.
Glad to hear that you showered.
Thank you. Got dressed and came straight here, I promise.
Glad to see that you dressed as well.
We were in Melbourne.
Yeah.
I was there for the last 10 days or so.
Yeah.
Tom, you were there for the first few.
Yep.
Unfortunately, something called university called, and Thomas was like,
still in uni, guys. Not saying don't give up, but definitely follow your dreams, but always have a what's the
life is not all about
have a backup plan.
You can't take one road your whole life. Sometimes that road might be closed, so you have to take another route.
Yes,
so
like road works.
Now, everyone has ambitions, everyone does what they want to do in life, but it's always good to have a backup to fall upon. So
you sound like a very wise person.
For any youth watching right now, both Thomas and I have I've got an accounting degree. Thomas is almost done with his teaching degree and his master's as well.
Thank you.
So what that means is that, God forbid this doesn't work out, we've got something to fall back on. So,
yes.
But yeah, man, we've been in Melbourne for sort of the last week.
How was it?
Man, I love Melbourne.
Melbourne's top.
It's my spiritual home.
Mm.
And in a weird way, I feel like it's got that peacefulness about it, and it's got a football culture. Now,
Oh, definitely. Oh,
look, I said it.
it's the capital of Australia for sport.
Yeah, bro. They are so much more, and I'm not saying that our followers, everyone that follows us, we appreciate you, and I know how appreciative you are of us, but I saw a different level of appreciation for football content in Melbourne.
Would you say they're more accustomed to it? Would you say that they're more appreciative of your time?
Not so much my time. It's more content in general.
Yeah.
But I had the pleasure of going to Avondale, Preston, Sydney.
Yeah, look good.
Sorry, South Melbourne and Heidelberg.
Yeah.
Bro, like, no disrespect to some A-League clubs, but some of these fans follow religiously. Like, if you tell them who do you follow, they don't say Melbourne Victory. They'll tell you South Melbourne.
Yeah.
And that first opening night of the Oz Championship.
What a game.
Like, it's back. Football, like, it just...
Oh, it is back, don't worry.
God bless the A-League. Love it. And that's our bread and butter. We'll forever say that. But as two ethnics, as two people of, cultural,
Of ethnically diverse backgrounds, yeah.
Yes. It's so nice to see.
Absolutely.
Like, I'm Lebanese, but, I've grown up with Greeks. And to see that many Greeks in one place, it was like, what was it, 6,700 and something.
On a Friday night.
It was beautiful. You had the Greek flags flying. You had, that one. Credit to them. They used the flare the right way. They ripped it and they just held it up like that.
We don't condone flares.
We don't condone flares. But, some of the photos, especially, the cover photo from our good friend D-Shots.
Mr. Dillon, yes.
Created for a good aesthetic. So,
wonderful aesthetic.
Yeah, man, Melbourne's just, it's different. And I think Sydney could get there. I think we've got a bigger potential if we get it right because...
We've got all the ingredients there, Abdul.
Yeah. It's just a matter of just get behind your local, man.
Yeah.
I know the United fans do it well, but Marconi, you got a historical club. You got Sydney Olympic, who we're grateful. We've worked with them for a while.
Yeah.
But get out there, get off Facebook and get to the game.
Potential, man. They've got big potential.
Yeah.
But Abdul, as a fan, obviously, because I left after the Oz Cup final, we'll get there. We'll have a chat about that because that was a wonderful game. Yeah. And up to Steel City. But... as a fan going there, as a neutral, Abdul, that you are, going there, having access to all those four stadiums, to all those four fan bases, those sets of players and coaches, how was it? As a viewer who, in their life, they probably might not be able to have that access, and we're so thankful that we do. But just tell our viewers, how was it?
Yeah, look, we had the fortunate enough experience of working with Football Australia throughout the week. And, just as a moment... And this trip was humbling. I was telling you off camera, humbling in a good way, where 12 months ago, just for an FYI, neither of us were accredited to anywhere.
We're just here talking about Hazard versus Cole Palmer legacy.
We were just, two mates chatting shit on a podcast, waiting outside Gate F for Brendan Barolo and Yori Tendricks. And
shout out Yori, that's my brother.
within 12 months, we've been able to do what we do in the A-League, got accredited here, working for Football New South Wales. We've had the pleasure of working throughout the Oz Cup with the FA. And this week was just like, bro,
The access
it got me emotional in a way where it's like, just for context, like I left my accounting job in Feb. I took a gamble on us.
Yeah.
And bro, like it's
It's
genuinely
paid off dividends.
Yeah, but it just goes to show you, man. And I was actually telling my dad this before I left to come here. I'm like to him, if you don't take a gamble on yourself, if you don't believe in yourself, if you don't believe in your abilities, and yes, it's good to be humble, but sometimes if you don't just give yourself that bit of confidence, what are you really doing?
Correct.
And I studied 3.5 years to get an accounting degree. Almost gave that up halfway through it. Worked in accounting for 4 years. And my love is sport. My love is sport media, watching sport. I might not be the best footballer, but I could sit here and talk to a brick wall about it. And, you know, fortunate enough to have met you along the way, Thomas. And,
Likewise, brother.
And, you know, before we actually talk about the access, it's just, you believe in each other. If you believe in yourself, you just take a gamble on yourself, bro.
That's it.
And there's a lot of exciting things in the works. There's so many, and there's some we can't even talk about. There's some things, you know, we've had the charity match, we've had the Oz Cup final, we've had the Oz Championship week.
The A-League starts next week.
The A-League starts next week, and we've got a presentation or an MC gig that we have to do with 3 of the best footballers that some have stepped in this country, some have played ever in football. And like, that's just the beginning. And, you know, you'll find out soon, but even, you know, growing the team, you're going to see some fresh faces at games. You're going to, you know,
UBF is expanding.
UBF is expanding.
We're not pregnant. Good to see.
No, but it's fortunate. But on the access, man, it's beautiful. Avondale. I fell in love with that club.
He falls in love with the local clubs.
Like, even Preston, you know,
one of the plethora of jerseys that Abdul does have in his
it's not the end. There's 2 more that are coming on the way.
Is
But
it
like,
Preston jerseys or
look at that. It's beautiful.
That's a retro one, no?
No, that's the away one.
It is a nice kit, to be honest.
It's beautiful. And like,
I'm getting Aston Villa vibes.
it is. And I'll be honest with you, man. Like, the access that we had speaking to Bruno, you know, Fornaroli.
That's a legend of the A-League.
It's like,
it's
you know, and even going off to South Melbourne the day before the game, speaking to Sanisha, speaking to Manny, seeing the facilities at each club, being welcomed with open arms, like, it's just, man, grateful. And it's just, I can't, as I said, man, I know you had uni, I said it before, I wish you were there.
Yeah.
Because it's such a, I don't know, man. Like, the fact that the FA has a trust in us, and the fact that the clubs trust us in what we do and all of that, I just can't, like.
No, I appreciate it, bro.
We've come a long way. And
Massive.
I could sit here and talk about it all day. But look, before we get on to the Oz Championship, the Oz Cup final.
Rewind it back a week, yes.
Let's rewind it back a week real quick. I felt like we were about to get jumped because we were the only 2 people on the field that were media that said we want the Jets to win. And God, was it. Like, I'm over the moon.
What a game.
Mark Milligan, you have genuinely won me over. And I know I'm a Sydney fan, but hit that brother.
So many teams.
Bro, even you can admit it this time.
I've admitted it. I've told you.
Again,
I said I've got nothing wrong with the Jets. I love the way that they play. My club is always the Wanderers.
Correct.
And if it's the Jets versus the Wanderers, I always have their support. However, I'm a big admirer of the way they want to play. I'm a big admirer of their fans. I'm a big admirer of 17 years of hurt, pain, broken promises coming to an end in extra time in the way it did.
This is the year, Tom. This is the year.
They'll go far. I think it's still a bit young. It's a very young squad. I think the average age when that full-time whistle blew, I think it was 19 of the back 4. That's scary.
Yeah.
As a back 4.
Yeah.
And Delanov, a relatively young keeper as well. He had a good year with Adelaide. But, yeah, there's still work to do there, Abs.
Yeah.
However, we're going to go to a little bit of an A-League prediction later, but no doubt in my mind that I think they're going to make top 4.
Bro, I just think that, I don't know, it's giving fairy tale for me.
Yeah, fairy tale.
Like, again, we both support our squad, but we've been, like, there's certain clubs that we've fortunately been close to.
Absolutely.
The Jets being probably the top of that list.
Absolutely.
And from the start of the game, talking to everyone, talking to staff as well, you know what it's like over there.
Yeah,
and then some of the players, Eli Adams, bro, he cracks me up, man. like we were talking before the game, and he's like to me, he's like, bro, I'm injured for this game. I'm like, man, what happened? He's like, I played an All-Star game and I tweaked my knee. I'm like, anyway, I love him. He just like started hyping up. He's like, yeah, bro, this is the season. This is the year. I'm like, I believe you, man.
Good luck.
It's just, bro, like Lockie Rose, like, again, this, not to disclose too much, but like, you know, we were fairly much a part of the celebrations after the final whistle. And Lockie Rose with his speed dealer glasses and, you know, those luscious golden locks as well.
Yes.
Really set the mood. You know, we had an idea with our good friends from, we won't say who, to crash the press conference.
Crash the press conference, yeah.
And we just said, we got asked to wrangle the boys and we sent them to that person.
We did, yep.
And
UBF does many roles: security, gathering, delegating. Many roles, Abdul.
Right, singing along to "We Like to Drink with" insert name because he is our mate
from Jets. Yep.
Yeah, like it was, bro. It's so. And again, we go back. It's so humbling. Like this is an A-League team, and you know, to build these relationships, to be able to fall in love with something that isn't yours.
But again, you speak on the Jets, and before we speak about the opposition, I want to take you to the Jets quickly because we're there. There's no Battleado. There's no Eli Adams.
Yeah.
Two of their big star boys. When they come back in, Abdul, I don't see a world where they don't make top four.
No.
Because the football that they play with some of the experiences that they've got in their Burgess, incredible. And they're still missing Clayton Taylor.
Yeah.
He was one of their breakout stars last year.
Can I highlight Max Burgess for a second?
Of course you can.
For someone that went through the ringer at Sydney last year, and undeservedly so,
What a human.
What a human being. And man, I went up to him after the game, right after the final whistle, they're celebrating.
You're generally happy for these players.
I am.
No, I agree.
I genuinely am. And like, even yourself, I went up to him, I'm like, man, this is the biggest F you could give to anyone that doubted you. He looked at me, he's like, I'm like, you deserve this. And then he won the Mark Viduka medal as well. And man, like, even as a Sydney fan, I loved him. I loved him. What a player! And the Jets have picked themselves, like, they've gotten themselves a really good player there. And you know, interviewed him after, and like, they posted the picture of him giving me a hug. I was just fixing his phone that day.
Just the boy from Greenacre.
But far out, man.
Newcastle Jets social page on a full-time post.
That was our Mark Viduka medalist post actually. But
it's unbelievable. It's
like, there's many players we've gotten to know, and there aren't as many that I want to see succeed than Max Burgess because
he's got a beautiful story behind him.
It's a beautiful human.
Should we get him on the podcast one day, Abdul?
One day. And we've said we're going to get him on this season.
There's a few people that we've got to get on as well.
And I think we'll sit down this week. We'll reach out to a few people, Tom, and I think we'll line up. I think there'll be some good guests this year. Massively.
Abdul, I want to take you quickly before we move on to the breaker competition, Dice Championship. I want to take you to Heidelberg.
Yeah.
They score first in the game. They give it to the Newcastle Jets.
Physical.
Determined, strong. Abdul, they get it back to 1-1.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, Newcastle Jets get it back to 1-1. They go to extra time.
Yeah.
Was it just a case of Heidelberg getting too tight against the Giants? Was it the red card, or did that change the game? Was it the inexperience of the side? Where did Heidelberg go wrong in that game, especially in extra time? Because I think in extra time, I think it was the Jets.
Yeah, look, Johnny A is a good manager. Not even good, a great manager. He's done it at levels that are beyond a lot of A-League managers. Winners. Yeah. But, yeah, the experience made the difference, bro. When you got like even Mark Milligan. When you got a Mark Milligan on the sideline, he knows how to change these games. All right, you might not be able to out-physical the burgers, as they call themselves. But you got, what's the saying? Brawn and brains.
Yeah.
And I think brains prevailed that day. And I think, you know, they did claw it back. I think the Jets could have won it in normal time. Red cards, both of them were questionable. Yeah. But, yeah, it was the brains that won in the end. I think the experience, what's the word?
And two wonder goals. Wonder goals. That second one to make it to Fryer. Yeah. Wow.
Beautiful.
And then Gibbo, the GOAT.
I believe Fryer was out for like a year with an injury, if I remember correctly. And he's a young one. He was 18 or 19.
Yeah. But they're exciting. But
Gibbo's another one, man. Like, it started at Apia,
Yeah.
And then he's come now to the Jets, and he's just coming to his own, bro. And I always say it's always a good day when Gibbo scores.
Yeah.
And we went up to him after, like, you just see him. I've told him for a long time, he got that haircut. Finally, I'm just happy he got a haircut because, bro, his hair at one point was like a mop.
Yeah.
Like, I get it, you're from Manly, but, like, just
Relax,
bro. Like, freaking.
So, Abdul, we go on to that. The Jets win. Melodic flies back home, Abdul. You film all your content for the week. You go to the opener.
Yeah.
Take me through it. The Oz Championship, round 1. UBF leading the coverage. Amazing to see.
Yeah.
South Melbourne versus Sydney Olympic.
Yeah, man.
Friday night, go.
UBF had the pleasure that day of doing the stories and the socials for Oz Cup as well as South and Sydney Olympic. So it was fun being able to be involved and mixing on both sides. So regardless whether whoever won, I was in the change rooms. Like I had to be in there.
Go on.
But man, South really have a following, and I see why. What was it? 5-6 years ago, they were disappointed when that bid fell through for the A-League, because that showed me, imagine a full sold-out crowd at, Lakeside against Melbourne Victory or Melbourne City or at Sydney FC. Like, bro, like, it showed me that, man, if we really get this competition going properly.
There's a few clubs that can,
And these Melbourne clubs, man, they are... before this trip, I have never experienced NPL Victoria.
No, United's up there.
United, for me... I think if Marconi can genuinely do well in this competition, and I think they can, that game against Heidelberg on the weekend.
Well, I want to get to that because that for me was a very tactical battle, which was interesting. But Olympic Melbourne, South Melbourne. Ali Ugla, out of all people.
I love him, man.
I love that guy. Gets the opener, rocket over hit. Beautiful goal. And then for me, it was all South Melbourne.
Yeah.
I'm watching it from TV, so I'm relying on you live at the game. Did the broadcast deceive it? Did they skew it in Olympics? Did they skew it in South's favour, or was it all just South Melbourne?
No, look, God bless Labino Halidi, but he went up 1-0, and I said if they kept up 1-0 till about the 60th minute, Halidi was going to whip out the filthiest bus you've ever seen in your life. That's just Sydney Olympic part.
Yeah,
we've watched them enough this season.
But South made it 1-1 straight away.
Yeah, South made it 1-1, and deservedly so. South had the better of the chances.
I think so as well. Olympic
just played cat and mouse.
Yeah.
Now, cat and mouse can only get you so far because the mouse will get caught eventually. I think Teng Kuol actually performed well at the back. But you look at the way they conceded the goals. Like, it's unlucky.
Yeah.
Although South, for me, were just that bit more classier.
Yeah, but I think Olympic can go far.
Yes and no. Not in... Right, okay, you got to look at their group. I believe they've got South... What is it? South Melbourne, Sydney Olympic... Are they the Hobart group? I don't
double check. Give me a sec. We have
Moreton City and Bayswater.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it Bayswater? Sorry. No. Moreton City and Broadsmeadow. Okay. Olympic should make it out of that group.
Out of Moreton?
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think so.
Listen... If it's going to be them, it's going to be them. But for me, if you go to that Moreton Broadway game, we had one of the UBF members there, Abdul, and that was a wonderful game. Played in difficult conditions, 30-degree heat plus.
But they're on the same level, Tom. This is where it's going to deceive a lot of people. Moreton and Broadsmeadow, Northern NPL New South Wales is not a strong competition.
They played well, though.
Correct, but they played a team to their level. So is NPL Queensland. NPL Queensland doesn't have the strongest of teams. Like, you've got to look at it in that lens. Like, for example, Heidelberg-Marconi was a great game because there were two teams on the same level.
I want to get to that after, yeah.
Whereas you look at, for example, Sydney United versus Bayswater City. Should United have taken that a lot more serious? Yes.
We'll speak about it.
Do we think that Sydney United have sent a much more youthful squad? Yes. So does it lower the...
for that, which we're not going to disclose.
Yeah. But you got to ask yourself at the end of the day, should Olympic make it out of the group? Yes. I think they're going to make it difficult for themselves, just knowing Sydney Olympic. Yeah. Because, respectfully, if they don't get a crowd at home, they're going to have a very difficult time away.
But they played well.
No, they did. That's the best I've seen Olympic play in a while.
Yeah. Well, they had to come out. Opening day, all eyes are on you. Spearheading the competition. Yeah. You're the opening fixture against your fellow Greeks. If you're not going to show up, that's the game to show up.
I believe it was 7,894 days.
I think it's amazing, and I think it's the biggest crowd that the
Lost Championship had all weekend
so far.
Yeah, bro. And
They had to come out.
just to touch on that, 19,500 people across the weekend. Well done. Honestly, well done.
Yep.
On to, I believe it was
We've got
Apia versus Metro Stars.
Metro Stars 1-0.
Segredo, mate. Back from injury on the score sheet.
George.
He went deep.
He did go deep, yes.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know, indeed. I said it a long time ago, Abdul.
Yeah.
RP are making the semis. I said a long time ago.
Well, Metro were my tip to win it, but
You've had many teams to win it, Abdul. Many different teams.
look, I usually just go for the rogue underdog, and I'm like, yeah, that's just me. But
Whatever happens.
Apia have signed well as well.
I told you that. Kambiyashi. He was dominating that right-hand side. Sorry, the left-hand side. Killing it. I was watching the game. He's a machine, Abdul. He's a machine. I'll be honest, I'm not sure. If I'm a Wanderers, we haven't signed particularly well. If I'm a Jets, I'll be throwing the book at him at summer.
Yeah, well, they've already dipped into that level too.
I would throw whatever he wants.
Yeah.
I would get him. He's a machine. For me, technically, he's the best player in that competition by far.
Ooh,
Yeah, no.
Wollongong's midfield signings up there.
Yeah, listen, because you can hit a 50-yard diag. Relax. Kambiyashi is incredible.
Yeah.
Is incredible.
I'll be honest, this is my only worry with the competition.
Tell me.
Is that you're going to be on the national stage, but that comes at a cost. And
Explain.
if you're Marconi and you've got, I don't know, one hell of a left winger,
Oh, okay.
he smashes it.
Oh, here we go. Okay, I get where you go.
Now, A-League teams can barely afford to lose their best players, let alone an NPL side.
Yeah.
Now, for example, Ali Ugla plays for Rockdale, plays for Olympic in a championship. If he absolutely smashes at Olympic, he's, X amount each week. Come play for us.
It's going to be interesting.
It's going to open up a whole nother, and I think hopefully it trickles on to create an actual transfer market. But onto Apia, I think if Apia don't get to the Final Four, it's very disappointing.
I've told you. I think for me,
Their
they're gonna
bench
get-
was like fucked.
it's in bro.
Yeah.
It's in That's it.
Who do we have after? I believe it was...
Well, listen, we'll go group by group. So we've done Group A. We'll go to Group D now, which is RPR, Metro Stars, United, and Bayswater. Let's get to United. I was at a wedding. Guys, I MC, my first wedding.
Or else you would have been there.
Just the,
Congratulations.
oh, thank you, Abdul. Thank you, Dylan in the background. But yeah, I was watching Abdul as I was driving. I wasn't paying attention to the screen. I was listening to the audio, Abdul.
Correct.
Yes.
Live on SBS On Demand.
Thank you, Abdul. Great plug. You forgot to plug LAS.
We will, mate.
When you're ready.
Make sure to use UBF15 for 15% off all your purchases at the LAC Athleisure store. Head there to all your athleisure fits when you go to gym, whether you want to wear it out, whether you want to go for the bay run, whether you want to go on a run in general. LAC Athleisure has everything for you. There we go.
The Bay Run, I think that's a bit out of their catchment area. But we'll move on. Abdul, very interesting approach there by United. I'm not going to lie to you. We haven't seen a lot of those players start.
No.
Okay, and Tommy's gone. All right.
He's retired, eh?
He's retired. Carlos de Oliveira, top. He's
Stood up, though. He stood up.
Boy, he's gonna have to excuse the word, grab him by the neck and go. Vestelitsa on his honeymoon. Okay, some would say bad timing. He deserves it. He's been a servant of the club. Listen, do I think they're going to get out? It's going to be between them and North Metro Stars. Bayswater made it difficult, and I know there's a meme going around where a gentleman threw a ball on the pitch and whatever. It's not whatever. It went in, amazing shot, whatever. Made that mistake. Yeah, not a good look. We should have had that. Would have been nice against Apia. We get a result against Apia on Friday, Abdul.
Yeah.
Even a draw, it'll put us in good stead. I think we can beat Metro Stars, at least home.
Yeah.
And I think we'll beat Bayswater away.
Yeah.
I think we'll get out of that group, but it's not looking like the old United when they went on that 8, 9, 10 game. Like Shabao, love the guy, is going to have to stand up. Carlos de Oliveira going to have to stand up.
Yeah.
Tomilic going to have to stand up. Janjetovic going to have to stand up. We need reinforcements. Like you look at RP's bench. Like,
Yeah.
Fuck.
No, they're stacked. This is my worry with United now, is that you have a very young squad.
Oh, very young. There's 5 players that are above the age of 29.
I'm not confident them travelling to either South Australia or Queensland and walking away with a win. And that's my biggest fear, is that you get beat by Apia. Really, how many home games do you have left?
We're lucky in the sense. Because look at Group A.
Yeah.
2 New South Wales teams. Okay, Broadmoor, still hour and a half. Group B, Wollongong, Marconi. Group C, Spirit. We're lucky that we've got Apia and United. 2 New South Wales teams, if we're talking on a United standpoint.
Yeah.
I am worried about that young side and how they travel. I'm not going to lie to you.
If you lose to Metro away,
We're in trouble.
very big trouble. Like I said, my only fear with United is that you got a young squad. You've got a coach that has 1 foot in either league. Like, where does the consistency start? I think you have to beat them, and I think Metro, if they beat you, I think you're in very big trouble. On the other hand, though, just a quick one on the other game, the
Apia.
The Apia versus Metro Stars game.
Yep.
Metro looked all right.
No, I'm telling you, yeah. No.
And even with Carlos, I think Carlos on his day, if he really pulls up, could single-handedly beat Bayswater. No disrespect to them. On his day, he's a player and a half.
Yeah, on his day, yeah.
But how often is he going to be on his day?
And can he do it for 5 more match days by himself?
No,
I don't think so.
No.
Abdul, Group C, Avondale, Preston, Spirit, Canberra, Croatia. We'll go to Avondale, Canberra, Croatia first. Avondale 3, Canberra, Croatia 1.
Bruno! Bro. Can I set the scene?
Sure.
We had to go from Heidelberg Marconi straight to Avondale versus Canberra, Croatia. That was about a 30-minute, 25-minute drive.
Yep.
We got there. They had already sold out of all the Bruno jerseys. They had Avondale jerseys ready to go. Bruno Fornaroli printed. Just a sea of blue jersey with Fornaroli on the back.
Mate.
This place is it's like Lambert Park, Avenger Park, but a bit more new looking.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like it's falling apart.
It looked good on it. It looked good on TV.
Beautiful. But where credit's due, the Canberra Croatia fans or the Melbourne Knight fans, whatever you want to call it, turned out in full force. Now,
bro.
There was some.
Can we get to Canberra, Croatia again?
Huh? I've told our good mate lock us in for a Canberra Croatia game because I do want to go, and I feel like I've always said it. I feel like Canberra Croatia just something about it. Just
I'm excited.
Yeah, but
more.
Avondale, man, I've fallen in love with the club.
They'll go far. You fall in love with many clubs. That doesn't affect me anymore.
You know me with MPL. I'm very much.
Do I?
No. I don't necessarily have a club that I'm attached to. You're Croatian. You've got 6 to pick from.
Well, I live 2 minutes away from one, but
that's what I'm saying. But if you really wanted to get picky, you've got 6 to pick from. I'm Lebanese, so for me to actually connect to a club, I really need to connect to the club. It's not as easy as I'm this nationality.
Yours is 800,000 kilometers away.
Yeah, but Avondale's motto is La Familia. Now,
what does that mean in English?
The family.
Not bad.
I'll tell you this. There's not many clubs I've come across that their motto or their saying or the values of the club actually stand by that club. Nah. Avondale to a T, to an absolute T. They've genuinely turned around, and you feel a part of something. Even when they won, all the kids were in there. All the kids were jumping around. They finished the game, Canberra, Croatia, and the Avondale boys were breaking bread, having pizza together up at the clubhouse. That is the definition of La Familia, of the family. And even speaking to the president and the technical director during the week, he's like to me, we want to be an inclusive club. We want to be a club where all families, all people, no matter your gender, your sex, whatever it is, this is the club for you. And just because they're an Italian doesn't mean, just because you're Croatian or Russian or American or Lebanese, you can't be a part of our club. No, that's what they want to set. And I've felt that in every single way. Now,
credit to him.
Does Bruno scoring make it 100 times better? Yes, because I was there with Don, and he scored it. He's running there, and he's just screaming. He's going for it.
Yeah, I saw so.
Even the post match interview, I think that's the best header I've ever done, because I'm like, oh mate, you just got in, and I'm like, bah.
He's a wonderful face for this sort of championship. It's going to bring a whole lot of eyes on it. It's going to bring a whole lot of eyes to Avondale.
Yeah,
and credit to him.
Yeah.
and I hope they go far.
Yeah.
I think they'll get out of this group comfortably. And the team that I'm going to mention next, Preston, bit underwhelming, but I think they will get out. However, they should have killed Spirit.
Yeah.
They should have killed Spirit. In the first 60 minutes, Romero, I'm not sure how many chances he wanted to have, Jason.
Yeah.
I think they should have been punished.
Yeah.
But Spirit, credit to Spirit, they kept fighting. And Caleb Jackson-Brown, out of all people, from Mount Druitt Rangers.
I could not recognise half that Spirit team.
Yeah, they've been
like rinsed. Rinsed. Yeah,
rinsed. They will struggle. They will struggle. But I've always loved when the chips are down, who stands up? And who would have thought a 16th place, a player from a 16th place squad, a Mount Druitt Rangers, gets up and gets the equaliser on debut.
Yeah.
On debut for the club.
Yeah.
He's a great player, and he killed that Spirit. We've always been big admirers of him and a few other members of that Mount Druitt side, but they will struggle. They will struggle, and I don't see them getting out of this group because I think Preston, they should have squandered them within the first 60.
Look, 100%. I think that Spirit, and it's in their name. They always show a lot of spirit. I think what frustrated a lot of NPL New South Wales fans last year was they just never went away. Nice to say that hasn't changed. Yeah. But, yeah, Preston had 101 million chances and Romero had one. Bro, there were 2 open goal situations. Yeah. Like, keeper was not there. I don't know why the keeper kept coming out trying to rush himself. Yeah. And they missed both of them. So, that wasn't so much spirit. That was Preston ruining their missed chances. Yeah. Back on Avondale, Croatia. Canberra, Croatia are going to trouble teams. Not in attack.
Out of that group, are we going Avondale, Preston, Croatia as the challengers? Or are we going Avondale, Preston, shoe-ins?
Avondale are going to clear the group. I'd be surprised if they lose a game.
I agree.
Preston, if they win the next game, I think they've got second place wrapped. Spirit and then Canberra, Croatia. Now, Canberra, Croatia, I don't think will win many games, but they're not going to get blown out of the park. So they looked good. Look, now defensively they made it hard. Even speaking to Bruno, he said they made it very hard to find any space in the box. But at the same time, like, credit to Avondale. You know, Avondale cop a lot of flack.
Yeah.
They're a fairly new team. They're a fairly kind of, you know how a lot of people see those filler teams or the way people see Spirit?
Yeah.
That's the same way they see Avondale.
Yeah.
But there's just something infectious about Avondale.
No, it's good. It's good for the league.
Honestly, like Bruno, even speaking of Bruno, he's like, I want to not just be part of the club. He's like, I want to help everyone here to go up to that next level. He knows what he's a part of. And just on Bruno being a part of the championship, someone had to sign someone big. Yeah. Credit to Avondale.
Absolutely. Oh, correct.
Yeah. Correct. And, you know, there were rumours. Someone here said that Ange Postecoglou was going to go to South Melbourne. I won't say who.
I think Angie's safe for it.
Angie's safe for it. Actually, it might not be with the rumours going around.
It's not the Premier League unpacked today, Abdul.
No, Mr. Marinakis is a bit rogue. But yeah, back on Avondale. Yeah, man, look, they cop a lot of flack. They cop a lot of flack for being a fairly young team with so-called a lot of money or, you know, they're happy to spend big on players. We criticise teams here that do it. But you know what? If it means you're bringing a Bruno Fornaroli to the championship.
If it means you're bringing eyes on the competition.
Brother, even their ground, it doesn't fit 10,000 people, but they've got a 3,000 seater that'll fit 3,000 people, and there'll be 3,000 people there.
And on camera, it looks what?
Beautiful. Great. It looks packed. Now, it was a bit windy, and the marquee went flying above the thing. But look, man, it's a club where anyone should be proud of supporting. And
correct.
I tend to fall in love with a lot of clubs. I know.
He's just admitted that live on camera, Dylan.
But man,
thank you.
There's 2 clubs down there that...
There's 2, Dylan.
No. Credit to Preston. Yeah. I think they do well to make it feel like a spectacle.
Yeah.
I'm a sucker for a great club, so South already. And the people involved... But it's more the people involved. It's more so much, you know, your Coos and, you know, the Nils of the world. And, you know, so you feel the need to, like, want to see their club support.
Yeah.
But Avondale.
That's 2. Now there's 3. Love triangle, Dylan.
NPL Victoria, I think Avondale takes the cake.
Okay.
That's for me. Look, I'm a simple man. You show me love, I love you back. Like, it's simple. I'm just like that.
You know what we should do a series? Abdul Finds Love. Football Club edition.
Married at Clubs at First Sight.
Married at Lambert Park. Anyway, Abdul, it's Group B, our last group. We'll go with Wollongongs first, where we've got a Puskas contender in the Oz Championship, which is lovely to see. Wolves beating Hobart 3-1. I'm not gonna lie. I watched about 20 minutes of that game, and then I had to go. But I think Wolves. I think they're going to make it difficult for second place. Do I think they're going to get there? No. South Hobart, I don't think they've strengthened particularly well.
We didn't expect much of South Hobart. Credit to their crowd, but did you see the backdrop?
Yeah. Sick.
Wow. Like the mountains, everything behind it.
It's Tassie State.
Bro, it's like a 700-seater stadium.
Yeah.
But they had 700 people there, so credit to them. But the Wolves are going to take people by storm. And I think they're going to be the surprise packet of this competition.
You reckon they get out?
Bro, especially with Luke Wilshire at the helm, yeah.
Do you reckon they get out?
Yeah.
No. Because I'll tell you what I saw. Heidelberg versus Marconi. I'm going to make an unpopular shout.
Yeah.
I think Marconi are going to top it.
Agreed.
They absolutely... And again, because it didn't look... But Heidelberg, when they want to, are the best team on paper out of this whole championship.
Yeah.
They just are.
Yeah.
My concern is what happened the week before this. Is that going to kill them?
No.
Is that going to kill the momentum? Is that going to damage what the gaffers tried to instill for the whole preseason? That's question one I have.
Yeah.
Question two. We saw with their star striker number 9. If he's not firing, where do the chances come from?
Yeah.
Where do the chances come from?
No.
Because from what I saw, they were resorting to shots from distance.
Yeah.
That's what I saw.
That's also Marconi. If you've watched enough Marconi to know that they will not give you an inch. And they are and another nice word of using it, the most...
Careful of the word.
They really make it hard for teams to be able to just break down a 4-4-2. And my footballing coaching father, Peter Sekenis,
Many loves and many fathers, yes.
knows how to play a 4-4-2 well. And they were unlucky to not get something out of that game.
They were.
Heidelberg are physical.
Yeah.
And I think that's the only thing right now that will trouble a lot of teams.
Oh, no. I think they play a brilliant brand of football.
They do, but their physicality... It can unsettle anyone, brother. Unsettled the Jets for a good 30 minutes. So Marconi have that though. So that's why they found it so hard to break the duck. And I'll be honest, I love Jimmy Hilton, but on any other day he probably saves that. Like that's credit to Jimmy Hilton, not so much talking him down. That's a credit to Jimmy and his capabilities. But that's that 1 out of 10 that he'll probably let go through. Marconi though, that last 10 minutes had about 3 chances.
Big ones. They hit the crossbar.
Yeah, hit the crossbar with the header.
Hit the post. Linarich at the back.
Yeah.
It came off. I don't even know what body part it came off. He was shocked that it got to him at the far post. But they have had, Abdul, a really interesting window.
Yeah.
Jordan's Schwebel, ex-Wanderers player, Sydney FC Academy star, came during halfway through the season. They got that...
centre back as well. What's his name?
Griffin. Tasman Akutis, he came halfway. But they got that winger.
The American guy. Canadian or whatever it is.
He's pacey. He's quick.
Yeah.
He's exciting. And I want to give a shout out to is it Anderson? Lockie Anderson or something? 17-year-old. Came off the bench.
Yeah.
That kid's got a future. Gave a beautiful ball, I think, to Schwebel, Jordan, and hit the crossbar, just went wide. I think he hit it into the turf, and the keeper was an easy claim.
From what I understand, the 2 keepers on the day were the respective keepers of the year for their leagues.
Yeah.
So, and it showed. But, bro, just off the football for a sec, credit where credit's due. Every single one of their kits, even the keeper kit, I'm willing to splash the cash. Did you see the kit Jimmy Hilton was wearing?
I did. Yeah.
It's like a maroon. Oh my God. Whoever's. Yeah.
It's like a Belgium away 20. Yeah, he loves the kit.
Bro, the home one is just retro. It just screams retro. And you may or may not see us down at the Palace soon. Wink, wink.
We'll be there.
We'll be there on Saturday. Yeah. But I like, there's a liking. I've grown to like Marconi. And over time, I've always said, I think I've always been an undercover Marconi supporter.
So many clubs.
Yeah, but I try to keep it neutral. Like, I'll be honest, I try to. Okay. I show affection, but I try to keep it neutral. I don't align myself with one club.
What a sentence.
But The kits, bro, far out.
That
Like
is
some of these kits in the championship, like the Preston ones are
the Preston one's
amazing.
different. Yeah.
The
The Preston keeper one.
yeah, the South Melbourne one it's a beautiful shade of blue as well.
Yeah.
The Olympic home kit, I saw it in person.
No. That one that Caleb designed, the Olympic gold one.
Yeah, no. The only thing they're gonna fix it apparently is the writing at the back with the name, because it's like the size of the numbers like that much, and then you got the name. Like Gordon
That's
was
all
like,
right. That's small details.
hey, did you see how they put his name? They
Who?
don't call him Ziggy Gordon on broadcast.
What do they call him?
It's Ian Gordon.
Why?
Because his name's Ian. Now, I don't know where Ian and Ziggy were the correlation from. Ziggy, I might need to get you to answer that one. But yeah, it's Ian Gordon.
My apologies.
Yeah.
My apologies to Ian Ziggy Gordon.
Ian Ziggy Gordon.
Abdul,
Yeah.
take me to your early championship predictions. You've seen a game each from each team. Who's making the semis? Regardless of potential matchups, who cares? Just give me your 4 favourites so far that you've seen. From match day round. Best performance.
Avondale, Marconi.
Yep.
Apia.
Yep.
And South.
Dark Horse. Wollongong. Is that right?
Wollongong.
Underwhelming.
Sydney United.
That one hurts.
I'll be honest with you. I think Canberra Croatia could beat them if they play each other at the moment.
I think we'll get a draw out of respect to the homeland.
Yeah. That'll be a win regardless for the homeland.
Thank God.
Double winner.
It will be winning for the Gallus homeland. But yeah, I'm going to have to agree with you, exactly. The one that I'm definite on is Apia.
Yeah.
I'm not a betting man. Don't gamble at all. But gamble responsibly.
Yeah,
if you
bro,
do.
that's weird.
I would put a lot of money on Apia to make semis.
Look, man, it's
They're good. They're a solid outfit. Franco's got them cooking.
sexy football.
Sexy football. And hopefully wins, pays dividends, Abdul, as he said.
Congratulations to Franco as well, newly married.
Congratulations. He's a lovely man as well.
He's lovely.
Abdul, take me to our bread and butter, Abdul, where some would say where the podcast first established its roots, Abdul. The A-League, it's back, starts this week, and every team is in action because we don't have a bye round anymore, Abdul, so this is exciting. Do we have a bye round, Abdul?
Well, thou shalt not say the team that calls the no bye rounds. But
I
yeah,
like
that's
that.
fine.
Abdul,
Yeah.
we're not going to go because we could be here for 10 hours talking about the A-League. We're just going to go, what are we doing? We're just going to go speak about it.
We're gonna make it's a quick prediction. So I'll run through each team.
Yeah.
You just give me one prediction. I'll say one prediction. We move on to the next one. Keep it short and sweet. We'll start it off Adelaide.
I don't think they're going to do as well as they did last year. I don't think they'll sneak into top. I'm going to go just outside the 6. Adelaide. I don't think they've strengthened particularly well.
Archie Goodwin to have a Mo Salah-like season and put Adelaide into the top 6.
Okay. If that was supposed to be easy last year.
Brisbane Roar. Not Archie, sorry. Craig Goodwin.
Craig.
Craig Goodwin to have a Mo Salah-like season and drag Adelaide into finals football. Brisbane Roar.
Inside the 6.
My very much dark horse, and I'm loving the way from the way the socials are run to where the club's signing to everything about that club at the moment.
Yeah.
I think they're going to do really, really well.
Yep.
What about you?
I agree. Inside the 6.
Top 6. Maybe even top 4.
Bit too far, maybe.
I'm trying to think. C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M. Melbourne City.
That can't be the next one. That can't be. One sec. Yeah, A-League band fixtures. So we have, we missed Auckland.
Oh,
They're the newest
Auckland FC.
Auckland FC. They're not going to come first. They're not going to come first. I must say right now. However, they will be top 4.
Minor premiers and by even bigger distance. Big man, they've strengthened, bro.
Yeah, I get that, but no.
Big man.
It's not happening to
Big man. Big man. It's not even like they've lost any. No. Tom. It's not like they've even lost any, like, massive. And if they have, they've strengthened. But they've gone and signed Lockie Brook and freaking Goldreich from the MLS.
Okay. I promise you they're not coming first.
I think they come
Book
first.
market date, Dylan, the date's the 14th, correct? Yeah, book market.
I don't know. It's the 13th, but yeah.
He said it was 14th.
Anyway, I think Auckland finish first and by an even bigger distance. I'm much more comfortable. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Put your house on it.
Please don't accept any advice from either member of the UBF podcast. We're not financial liable. Abdul,
Melbourne City.
Central Coast.
Oh, the Central Coast. C. Wooden Spoon.
Yeah, it's not looking good for the Coasties.
And by a mile.
Okay, I'm not going to go that far. Yeah, it's not looking good. We haven't, and the news of the incumbent Mark Jacobson, legend of the A-League, Abdul. Yeah, it's just not. It's to win the treble, to win it 2 years in a row, obviously before City, but yeah, it's going to be tough.
I have my worries for that club.
I have my worries as well.
If shit doesn't get sorted over there,
sad. Like Abdul, yeah, treble winning. Just tell me how in 3 years that.
But that's what you get, Tom, when you've got a country, a footballing country that money wise is not viable for not just players, but yeah.
Abdul MacArthur FC.
Top 3.
Yeah, I'm not going to go top 3. I'm going to go top 4. So I've got Auckland and MacArthur in my top 4. They've got that Korean guy. He looks good. To lose Gomain, Marin as well, Yaklish. Marin, bravo, brate. Over there, killing it in Azerbaijan. He's killing it for Armenia, sorry, for no FC. My apologies. But yeah, to strengthen with 3 or 4 good signings. You've got that Crow right back, Shime Gizin. So no, they'll be back. And they're building, they've got a good foundation there.
I will give you another rogue shout from MacArthur. The Johnny Warren medalist will come from MacArthur.
Any particular names do they want to shout?
Nah, look, I'd love to say Luke Braddon, but I think he's too deep into midfield for him to win it. Man, Sawyer, I love Sawyer. And if he fires, I think he could take it. Yeah. You know what? Harrison Sawyer. Ex-South Melbourne boy.
Oh, God. Melbourne City.
Fighting for 6th place.
The Premiers?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll tell you my top 6 at the end. You'll be very surprised.
They're fighting for 6th place?
Yeah. I think they'll finish 6th or 7th.
Okay. I've got them 5th.
Yeah.
Outside the 4.
Victory.
Juan Mata's new team, Abdul.
Juan Mata to have a surprisingly very good season.
Does he have a bigger impact than Wanderers?
Of course.
Oh, don't say that.
Of course. Tom. And it's not his fault. I just don't. Sometimes you meet someone, it could be wrong time, wrong place. Listen, I just think the system suits him there, bro. The players around him make sense.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong.
Squad than they've particularly gone for in previous years, Abdul. Very younger squad.
Yeah, but I think they've got the right mix. It's not over the top like it used to be, bro. They had last season the plethora of players out off the bench. Forget like your Azanis and your Machachas of the world. And
Machash gone. Sad.
I think they'll
Casey
have...
Boss left.
Look, I'm not saying they'll finish top 4, but I think Juan Mata will have a...
Inside the 6 for you or not? Give me 6 after.
Yeah.
The Jets.
My Premiers.
Yeah. First.
Yeah.
You guys are Jets.
No, they're not gonna finish first, but they're gonna take out the grand final. Or my champions, sorry. Yeah.
Champions. Okay.
Yeah. I think they'll finish top 4.
To my team that are gonna make inside the top 6, in 6th, Perth Glory.
I was gonna say, yeah. They're gonna...
Yeah. Who's that guy that's got a bit too full of himself? Tommy Lawrence.
Yeah, the English guy.
Just calm down with the ego. You could turn out to be a Sturridge.
Yeah, but you need that. You need that, man.
You could turn out to be a Sturridge.
Every squad needs that.
However, really under the nose signing from them. Yeah. Really looking good. And that's a good intent. And Žrila, top coach.
Yeah.
David, he's been through the ringer there. I
feel bad for him with his press conference.
Dude, no, he likes I love that guy. Yeah, he's good.
I said, of all the press conferences, we've got an issue like drilling a coach.
Yeah, I feel sorry when I ask him a question.
It's like, why are we dragging him into this? So I'm like, we understand you've lost 18 games in a row.
There's problems off
but what are the positives in a change room?
And credit to him, he always finds a positive. He actually does.
There you got Thompson in the background. I'm brat. Anyway.
But you know what, Abdul? I reckon they're going to come 6th.
I think they'll finish.
They're on Caltech as well.
I'll give you my top 6 in the end, but
Okay.
I think they're going to play finals football.
Your 10th club that you follow, Abdul, Sydney FC. Your original love.
Surprising, but disappointing at the same time. We're strip thin, but from what I've seen so far, bro, the striker we've
Your
signed.
preseason has not been too bad at all.
No, but I also
Who's
think
that Peruvian guy? Fuck.
I don't know. But ask Michelle Morris. Peruvian Twitter thinks Michelle Morris brought him over here, and Michelle Morris isn't even Peruvian.
Anyway,
Yeah,
he looks the business.
Yeah, bro.
He looks. Yeah,
even our Spanish striker.
yeah.
But
Yeah, scared.
I think we'll be good enough. But I also think we're gonna be a bit. And I like to take the Arsenal season when we finished sort of 4th. That's about it. Then.
Okay, can I say something? The under-21 player of the year will come from that club.
Fair enough.
Would you like to know who?
Paul Ocon.
And Toure.
Mohamed
those
Hassan
two.
Toure. Yeah.
I'll be honest. He leads the charge round one. He's starting 9 round one.
Oh, it has to be.
He's a weapon.
Yeah.
And Paul Ocon as well. Fun fact: I went to school with Paul Ocon.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I went to school with James Tomakovsky.
Paul Ocon plays for.
James Tomakovsky now plays overseas.
He does.
Yeah.
We should have played him more at Wanderers, Alan. But yeah, I think the under 21 player for the A League will come from that club. It'll be even more Abdul. It'll be one of those two.
100%.
He looked top.
Look, we could be anywhere from like top 3 to like
Do not say anything lower than 6.
9th. It's not. I think this is more Tele's squad than last year.
I agree.
Okay, that's where I say that we could go anywhere from top 3 to like 8th or 9th.
Oh, I like this. I like this approach rather than the big names, the imports.
Yeah, but Tele's a specific type of manager.
Yeah.
Tele can't. Tele's like Jose.
Okay.
There's certain egos that just don't get along. It's like Zlatan and Jose. It just doesn't. Never worked.
You mean Zlatan and Pep?
No.
Jose and Zlatan were fucking best mates always.
Was it who didn't like Jose?
Zlatan and Pep.
Yeah, it was Zlatan and Pep. Yeah.
Zlatan and Pep.
Look, like I said, I have faith that we'll be able to do well. I just think there's going to be a lot of inconsistencies considering it's a young team. Reminds me a lot of that Arsenal 21, 22?
21, 22.
Yeah, that 4th, 5th kind of, yeah.
Went to Phoenix.
They're going to chill at the bottom of the Central Coast.
No, yeah. I don't think they'll be anywhere near 12th, but I think they'll be 8th or 9th. I think they won't make the 6th, but they've got a couple of good signings and a lot better than last year.
Well, they can't. Well, they've got no OFC Club World Cup to play in, but South Melbourne do, so, mate.
Crazy world.
Yeah.
And that's my club, Abdul.
Yeah.
Would you like to go first, and I can speak?
The Western Sydney Wanderers
God bless that club.
will be in the same position they were in last year. I think it's just giving a very solid squad, but at the same time, it's like.
Did you have a better squad last year? On paper. There is no other answer besides yes. There is no other answer.
No, but you've added a lot of.
Okay, you tell me who's our starting 3. Just tell me up front. You tell me. Tell me, please. Let's go.
Borello.
Yep, that's one. Yep.
Yeah. You lost Milo.
Yeah, we've lost Sapsford. Yep.
Hammond on the left.
Yeah, we've lost Eunice. Yep. So you tell me. So it's Hammond. Yeah, who played about 10 games total. Yeah, next
Hammond, Borello, Clive.
Yeah, Bosda. Yeah. Yeah.
And you got Barbarouses.
Yeah, who is the age of.
So Clive on the left, Barbarouses down the middle, Brendan Borello off the right. Or you go 4-2-2 as Stadge likes to play. Barbarouses, Borello, Clive on the left, Hammond on the right. I've watched Hammond play on both sides of the NPL this year. You can do it.
I'm just saying.
Your depth
you've lost the Johnny Warren medalist. You've lost the Johnny Warren medalist, the best player in the A-League, and you've replaced him with a player that we should have signed 6 years ago.
Yeah, but you've also don't think of it that way. You've replaced Antonson with someone who can actually score.
But Anderson was never our starting shot.
No, but Antonson did not give you that depth that you needed. Now, do I think you need more depth? Yes. But you've also got someone like Ala Abdul Rahman coming through the NPL system. Ala Abdul Rahman can play on the wing, can play at cam, can play at striker. He's also a very good goal
going to
scorer.
get us into the top 4?
No, but
I don't think so.
Thomas, but we're also heading into a point with the A-League season now, with the A-League competition, where those names don't exist anymore. Sorry, but
How
if
can
you
you
have,
say that?
if
And-
I'm telling you now, if Alat has a season and a half this year, I reckon within a year and a half he's off to overseas. We've just become that league. Who do you? Okay, you've lost. Nicholas Milanovic. Who do you replace him with, Thomas? Be honest with me. You lost his replacement to Sydney FC.
Never saw this.
Ako Akon was one hell of a player.
Yeah.
He moved to FC for a bigger, for a more game
We signed
time.
Alo Cole.
Huh?
Alo Cole.
Oh, you signed Alo Cole as well.
Half. We've gone for experience. Make no mistake. We've gone Ugarkovic, we've gone Barbarousis, and we've gone Thurgate.
Was that not what you lacked last year?
We lacked a bit of a word in Croatian, which we're not going to say. But make no mistake, we'll finish inside top 6. But I'll tell you what, I was more confident last year than this year.
Yeah, but
I'll tell you what.
Because there was more excitement. You've now got a team.
I never expected Mata to get me a 10 goals a year.
No,
assist.
but
I
you
never
had
expected that.
Milanovic, you had Hammond, you had these players who were exciting. But what you lacked in that was that experience, Tom. You were kind of the baby wanderers.
Yeah, mate.
Now you've actually got experience there. So when you're up 1 or 2-0, you've got your Garkovic's, you've got your Thurgates that can actually.
He'll be a top player for us. I know. Yeah.
Yeah, Priestman's off as well. I think you've done the right thing. Instead of bringing in someone who's not as sort of, complete, you brought in someone who you know what you're going to get. It's like when Arsenal go off and sign Jorginho, when they go off and sign someone like Norgard. They're not there to make the world spin. They're there to just get the job done. And I think you will. And I think you'll be around that 4th or 5th.
I'll do. Tell me your 6th and I'll tell you mine.
Auckland, in no particular order.
Auckland were to Premiers though.
Auckland.
So we're going 6?
Yeah.
Okay, Auckland first.
Auckland.
Yeah.
Brisbane.
Second.
Yeah.
Brisbane Roar second.
Let's keep going.
If that's not the title of the video, we failed as a podcast.
Auckland.
Stop. Brisbane Roar second.
Brisbane Roar second.
From the bottom?
No, to the top.
Brisbane Roar second in the Isuzu A-League.
Yes.
Brisbane Roar.
Okay, do you want me to finish my top 6?
Not necessarily. What?
The Jets in 3rd.
So 2 teams that were outside of the 6 are now in.
Yes. It's a very different league, Thomas.
Anything wrong with the plane that you caught?
No.
Everything landed safely. Got our luggage.
100%.
Everything's good.
So
Any Brisbane Roar memorabilia in the luggage or
Auckland, Brisbane,
Newcastle? Fuck me. Wow.
Yep. Wanderers.
Inside the 4.
Yes. FC. Perth.
So both grand finalists from last year are out.
Correct.
Okay, Abdul, would you like to know mine?
Sure.
MacArthur?
Oh, fuck MacArthur. Hold on.
No, fuck him. No,
Hold on.
No,
No, I forgot about them.
No, that's okay. Oh, you forgot about many
Forgot
things.
about
You
them.
got so many loves, you forget.
Hold on.
So,
No, hold on. Auckland, Brisbane,
very shaky.
MacArthur.
Thinking, which fan am I going to piss off?
No. Auckland, Brisbane, MacArthur, Jets, Wanderers, Perth. We'll finish 7th.
So Brisbane are gone.
No, Brisbane's still 2nd.
So
Auckland, Brisbane, MacArthur, Jets,
Yep.
Wanderers,
Yep.
Perth.
So Sydney FC are now out.
7th. Yeah.
His favourite club is now out.
Listen,
What the fuck is
Tom,
going
but I
on?
said it before. I said just because I support them doesn't mean I think we'll make finals. I think we'll be on the brink.
Okay. So Militic is going to go now. MacArthur first.
Yep. Auckland, surely.
Sorry?
Auckland, surely.
MacArthur first.
Yeah.
Then for me, we're going to go Melbourne City. Second. Auckland third. Jets fourth.
Yeah.
You ready for the big shock? Wanderers seventh.
Shit. Yeah.
Sixth or seventh, which I can't decide yet. Perth fifth.
Yeah.
And it's FC and Wanderers for sixth, which I'm not going to say a spot.
We're not far off.
We're not far off.
No.
Brisbane second's fucked. Brisbane second's fucked. I just wanted to
Tom,
let you know that.
I just think
Brisbane second's
I
fucked.
just think these two teams, Perth and Brisbane, have actually leveled up so far under the radar.
We're giving them a big chance. I'm putting per fifth.
And-
However,
Yeah.
I'm letting you know, both our teams will not make finals.
I think yours will.
Okay.
I think yours has enough experience.
Do you
Yours,
like the club up?
yours is not. Yes, I do. I'll be completely. You can check it on my LinkedIn. It's public knowledge. I'll be completely honest with
Yes,
you.
I'm good.
I think that you are undermining the experience your team has.
No,
And
I'm
by a
very
mile.
scared. I'm very
Yeah,
scared.
but
I'm
you're
very-
scared
I'm
because
scared.
football's not always about flashy. You're a Chelsea fan. Jose Mourinho had the most disgusting 11 players on the field.
Mm-hmm.
None of them really had flash by one or two.
Abdul, you tell me where the goal's going to come from. I'll just wait.
The two stinking strikers you got up front.
Barbarouses.
Can you not tell at the time,
I'll be general kicker.
Thomas? Can you not tell how he's built the team?
No, I can tell.
It's literally out the side, ball right in.
It's to get it to Borello, who last year couldn't find a...
Correct.
Yeah.
But putting a Barbarouses in there, who, let's be honest with ourselves, can actually play the role of a striker much better than Entenson could for the last 2 years.
So where's Alec Cole going?
Off the bench, bro. And I'd be
can't
very
see
surprised. Okay, then I don't see Borello not starting.
No, Borello starts.
Okay. I don't
Hammond
see a
starts.
world where Kraev doesn't start.
Crave starts.
So it's Hammond that falls off then. I'm not saying-
He's
it's
the
not
only
so-
player- he's the only player that takes off fucking
It's
Guile.
not what you, I'm not saying what you think will happen. What I think Stadge will do.
Mm-hmm.
He's not going to drop Borello.
No.
And I don't think Barbarouses is not going to start. I think you're undermining Barbarouses' experience. Put him in a system, and you got to look at how he's going to build it. He's either going to want Borello or Barbarouses to play kind of that back to goal role,
Yeah.
and he's going to want
Both
Alopol.
players which struggle to do that.
I don't know why I've got more faith in your team than you do. They play Melbourne City on the weekend.
You reckon the best city?
I think if at home, at Wonderland, if the fans turn out, yes. I think it all depends on how he plays his 4-2-2. If it's like it was last year, it's not going to work. He's going to tweak it. I think it becomes more of a 4-4-2.
Our best position, I'm going to say right now, will be our 2 8s. Ugarkovic and Thurgate will work wonderfully together.
Correct. And then
Will work wonderfully together.
because they're both very defensive as well.
Correct. Which
So-
what we fucking lacked.
Which means that there's more stability to your defense. It means that your left back and your right back are going to be able to get up the field a lot more. I know people shit on Gersbach,
I love Gersbach.
but
I love Gersbach.
he's going to be able to. And if you look at the left, whether it's Kraev or let's just say Borello off the right, he's going to be able to shift in to become a bit more of a striker.
Awesome. Inverting.
Anyway, I just think I believe that Stadge is cooking something.
Okay. But
And
do you agree that will be, you reckon both our teams make it or will be 6?
one will, not both.
Yeah, I think.
And I think it's yours. I just think we're too inexperienced. We're going to have games where we should win, and it's going to be a frustrating season because we're going to be in a press conference. I'm going to ask the exact same question every time.
I think your talent will get you over the line.
Yeah, but this is the problem with football. Just because you're talented doesn't mean you
agree
can
with
get the job done.
I agree with that.
Look at Milanovic. Yeah, he won the Johnny Warren medal, but let's be honest with you, half the season he was not there. It's not like Milanovic. No, but Milanovic for half of the games was missing.
Wasn't missing. But I do agree with the statement that it's easier to win when your team is not the best team. Why? Because you rack up the points. You shine.
When last year you lost the game, you probably draw it this year. When you draw a game like last year, you probably win it this year
We'll see.
because of the experience.
Friday we find out.
Saturday, mate. Saturday. We play Friday.
The league starts Friday.
Adelaide for Sydney FC.
At home or away?
Away.
Coopers. UBF won't be there, unfortunately, Abdul.
Anyway.
Abdul, it's been an absolute pleasure. I missed this chat across the couch, Abdul, across this beautiful LAC studio, Abdul. And really looking forward to our bread and butter kicking in, the Oz Championship in full fold. And myself and Abdul by 4 weeks, won't have any hair follicles left. That's exciting.
Right.
Who do you reckon looks better bald?
You.
Thanks.
I don't have the head shape for it.
So you sound have a box set, Abdul.
I don't say it.
I'm Croatian.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, on that note, I've been Abz.
I've been Thomas. This has been
Bloody good football.
too long. Ciao.
Sweet.